Hello, guys. Hello, welcome you to Ukraine Dating.tv, non-profit platform designed for Western men to understand better Ukrainian women, our character, our traditions, and to be closer to our culture. My name is Irina. I am from Ukraine originally, from Odessa, but at the moment I'm streaming from Germany, Bremen. My topic is Ukrainian women reveal what they really want for deeper intimacy outside the bedroom. I'm going playing the video and then go back to you.
Intimacy between couples that actually prevents affairs, couples that don't have as many affairs, are ones where there is a lot of physical intimacy outside of the bedroom. What I mean by that is they hold hands, they cuddle, they kiss. Kissing before and after work has been shown to prevent affairs. They genuinely have an affectionate relationship. And a lot of people that go on to have affairs say one of the reasons that they had an affair is because my husband never gives me kisses or hugs, or my wife is never physically affectionate, she never holds my hand, and this other woman just was really affectionate. So affection is a super important guard for your marriage and your relationship. What it does is it prevents other people being able to access a part of your partner because you've already filled that void. Subscribing to my Patreon, where every single week I bring you brand new content. If you do join the Patreon, you can message me and you can receive a response within 24 hours, any questions you may have.
Okay, guys. So, going back to the topic. Yes, so we can say that intimacy is very important for couple, for marriage, of course. Yes, it's not number one, but going outside the bedroom, we shouldn't forget to hug our partners. We shouldn't forget to kiss them. We shouldn't forget to cuddle and so on and so forth. And I know from my country that sometimes women can be sick or men can be tired. It doesn't mean that you should every day have bright and hot, intimate life. Absolutely no. Or, for example, in Ukraine, for example, yes, when a woman is pregnant, sometimes, I think not only in Ukraine, but in America, there are some prescriptions from doctor that they couldn't have intimate life. So, for example, first 3 months or first last 3 months or first 3 months, and couple can survive. It's absolutely normal. It's real love and real relationship where man can understand. So I think with cuddle, with kissing, yes, with some hugs, it makes couple more stronger and more connected. I always admire guys, old couples when I see now in Europe, in Germany, or where I travel, when old couples like 70 years old, they are holding hands and walking, and I always take pictures, yes, very secretly, or I look sometimes in mass media, and when I see such pictures, I am so admired and delighted because it's really it's a treasure nowadays, yes, when people could live all life long, I don't know, 30 years, 40 years, and still keeping this um, intimacy outside the bedroom. Yes. um, so let's going back to Ukrainian women, yeah. I tell like that in our culture, we usually cuddle outside, like in, I don't know, in cafe or restaurants or it can be theater, or it's absolutely normal when older couple, yeah, I start to forget the English, older couple can hold hands, for example, 45, 50 years old and walking along by the street. Yes. So it gives the picture that couple is so connected. And in video that I played, Dr. Sedia, yeah, she's absolutely right that when man, for example, comes home, he kisses his wife or his beloved or girlfriend, she answers. These connections are really important. Or before going at work, you start your day, correct? And you will not see each other 6, 7, 8 hours, even 10 hours. And giving this kiss or giving a hug, it's not just like the duty. I think you do this from your heart, and you, with this kiss or with this hug, you give a signal, and you will be with your partner in your thoughts all your day. Yeah. This connection will keep during 10 hours or 12. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it's important, such small things in the morning, in the evening, before going to bed, or watching a movie, or going somewhere and holding hands, or putting a head on the shoulder. Such things connect, really much connect couple. And also, when you go at work, I don't want to seem pessimistic, guys, but you don't know if you go back home. Yes, it's really a little bit scary what I'm telling, but you don't know if you will see your partner in the evening, correct? Because we don't know what life will bring us. You can go and at the corner something can happen. Yes, I'm sorry, but we should be realistic. So such things like hugs, kiss, cuddles are really, really important, really. But when there is no such things, when there is couple who is doing its duty and just raise children, let's say, or I don't know, mechanically making intimacy things at night. I think in this couple, love died, or there is no more fire. Yes, so couples should be so thin, not thin, let's say, so sophisticated, and keep this fire all the time. This is so important. How many years you are, it doesn't matter. I think in 1 year you can already, the fire can die. Or sometimes there are couples after 15, 16 years, they still love each other, they still support each other. I have here in Germany good friend. It's my son's ex-teacher, and it's example. This family is example for me. I'm sorry, I know that a lot of German people are quite cold and not so much emotional, yeah, but this couple is really, really example for me, because we started to have friendship, and every time I visit this couple, I always see how husband comes home and kiss his wife, my friend, or he is leaving us when we want to speak, and kissing her and holding hand, and then leaving. So I'm sorry, just a minute, I will play a video because some noises outside, and go back to you. So thanks for being with me, and I'm here for you to depict this topic. So going back to my friends, and they are really the example for me because I know he's so busy, she's so busy. They have two kids, already teenagers. It's not kids, so marriage is approximately 15, 16 years. And they still have this brightness in their eyes because they still keep these cuddling moments. They still keep these kisses and so on and so forth. Mm, Because when you don't feel like you don't feel care from your partner, it doesn't matter from man or woman, you don't feel such little moments like bye and he left or she left without this contact, yes, body contact. It's so cold, and um, not every woman, I think women need this more, yes. So let's speak about women, this kiss and hug before leaving. Some women are not so open-minded and not so or honest with themselves. They keep this. They keep their frustration, sadness inside, and it's growing, growing, growing. They don't speak with partner, husband or boyfriend, yes. And of course, afterwards, let's say on 10th or 15th time, it grows as a conflict, argument, or pretension, claims. Yeah, let's say claims. Because how can man guess what is in her head? Correct. Some men don't need this cuddling, but wise Ukrainian woman can always teach, can always give a prompt, can always express what she needs. So, yes, until there are some intimacy outside the bedroom, and during the day, some messages, some cute questions. How are you? I just miss you. I just thought about you. Or something like this. It keeps fire, it keeps connection. Really, it keeps connection. Let's don't lie each other, but when there is understanding, respect, duties in couple, but intimate life dies or slowly goes back, and people stuck in their business, in their work, or especially very much marriage is suffering when small children, when woman is totally is involved in child. This is big mistake of Ukrainian women. I don't know what happens in Germany or America, but in Ukraine, a lot of women, when they give a birth, they sleep with the child. I did like this. And yes, they are so connected. They are in one room, and they are so tired, and together fall asleep with a child, and husband sleeps in another room. So it destroys intimate life. We are speaking today about outside the bedroom, but let's go a little bit deeper inside the bedroom. So it my advice, if any Ukrainian ladies watching us of future, when there are small children, small child should sleep near the bed of the couple, like, or in another even room, in another room for sure, because bedroom for the couple, this is a sacred place. This is something holy, something special for two people, and there is no place for the third one. Of course, when the child is sick or needs help, yes, there are exceptions, but when a woman is so involved and forgets about husband, there comes affairs. And I don't judge such men, absolutely. What have women all women expected, what she expected from him. Yes, to be loyal for some months, okay, but if it lasts years, not years, yes, months, even a year, it's not normal, it's instinct. And no, I am not judging you guys. You are you have another body language, you have another hormones, and you are different from us. And of course you need this intimate life, and women should provide this for sure. This is absolutely normal. So it should be in balance. Uh, okay. Oh, Zhenya. Hello, Zhenchika, I see you. So, hi, Irina and the rest. I hope you are having a nice weekend. Yes, autumn is coming already. It's November, and it's really beautiful November in Germany. I totally agree and will really very warmly in the heart. Yes, that is bad. But yes, about body language is really important in couple. And let's say relationship is a combination of everything. But I always tell that real relationship is based on understanding. And there is one expression: what if one of the partners, okay, something can happen, is sick? Will another partner will be supportive and and will be like understandable in this situation? Sometimes there are exceptions when a woman can be sick, or man, or I don't know, tiredness, but it shouldn't be for weeks or months. It really shouldn't be for weeks and months. And many Ukrainian women are really hard-blooded. They are very family oriented. That they like this cuddling. That they like this kissing. They like to feel important. What else can really motivate Ukrainian women and feel important outside the bedroom? When her man can really organize some walkings with her, if for her it's important, some romantic dinner, some romantic walkings, yeah, holding hands, I don't know, watching the stars or watching at the mountain. It depends on interests, yeah. When he does something what she likes, sometimes, I don't know, some extreme things like roller coasters, going to the roller coasters, and yeah, it depends. Some women are so adventurous. It's not about me, of course. My roller coaster is small cars or carousels. Anyway, yeah. So also in Ukraine, we all like to make plans in advance. And when a man can hold your hand and say, like, let's go somewhere, let's say New Year or Christmas, or it can be Easter, making plans together. And she feels that, yeah, she is not only cooker at home, cleaner at home, and lover. It works like this, and I read in universe there are two energies, woman and man. If a woman is happy, if man gives her, let's say, his time, his care, actions, gifts. And gifts, I'm talking about small things that make marriage and relationship happy. Yes, all this, it's like pluses, like portion of energy to woman. And more woman feels fulfilled, not only cooker, cleaner, and lover. more she can give to his man. This is how it works in universe. This is exchanging of energies, guys. And more she gets, more she gives. What she gives? She gives love, care, loyalty, honesty. And man in such combination, in such balanced relationship becomes, you don't believe it, but it's true, healthier, wealthier, more prosperous. Many years ago, I think it was 2013, when my marriage was going to be broken. Yes, I started to investigate what's going on, and really, when I stopped arguing, when I stopped demanding, when I just accepted my husband like he was, and yes, we started to talk, and like without screaming, marriage survived, and we were living more and more years. So, and yes, one of my rule was, please, before you leaving, kiss me, or before you're going to bed, if you are tired, kiss me too. It gives some connection. Yeah. And also, I visited, yeah, like many years ago as well, in Kiev, in the capital, one seminar. The seminar called, the name of the seminar was, I'm living, I forgot, just a second. I'm smart, but I'm living like a stupid one. The name of the seminar was for women, and it was 3 days. I remember I escaped. I had a small child, and I escaped with my best friend. And really, the mentor of the seminar, he was a psychologist, and yeah, like guru or something like that. He told this very simple rule. Very simple rule. More woman feels fulfilled and happy, more she can give to men, and exchanging of energy start to work in universe, and he becomes prosperous and healthy. This is how it works, guys. So, так, correct. Yes, Dan. Hello. They should speak up their emotions. It's so important, but not everyone is ready to be open-minded. Not everyone in the couple is ready to be truthful, first of all, with himself or herself. And unfortunately, not every couple is lucky to have this spiritual connection. This is so nice and important, and I think it's the gift of universe to meet such a life partner, or I call the soulmate, to have this connection, to talk and not to feel judged, not to hide. Yeah, so I think when there are open talks, and when you feel that something is going bad, or your marriage is something, yeah, like crack, you feel a crack, or relations are getting colder, people should sit down and talk and clarify what's going on, because the simplest way is going aside and having an affair or cheat, whatever. Yeah. So for Ukrainian women, this spiritual connection, I don't know for men how it works. I have never been in men's head. I wish I could. Yeah. But for us, for women, To have spiritual connection, it means a lot, really. And if couple is honest with each other and open, it's a big treasure, really. It's a big treasure. Because I don't know the percentage, but a lot of couple hide something. They are afraid to be honest. They're afraid to be judged. They're afraid to have claims and drama and blah blah. Okay, better I will be silent. This destroys intimacy, spiritual intimacy, and then of course physical. Tak, hallo Irina, ich bin nicht immer kalt, aber ich bin kalt. Okay. Так, hello Irina and everyone, Женечка, hello. Yes, I love it when my man makes plans for us and just tell me what we are doing. Yes, it's nice, by the way, because he makes plan, you're talking, you're discussing and making plans about some traveling or even having the next weekend. You are so connected, yeah? You're so connected. And by the way, traveling, walking, some weekend, yes, outside going, it makes a really nice time together and connection. And when you feel that everyone is in their telephones and have different interests, it won't bring happiness, it won't work, absolutely. In my family, for example, we have tradition at the weekend walking together. Whatever things we have at least one Saturday or Sunday time spending with each other, just walking. It can be 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever, but it connects us a lot. Irina and Zhenya, could you please shed a light on the sexual desire of a woman? What stimulates it? How often can it happen in a day, for example? Interesting question. Okay, let's go to this comment. So, I don't know. I will speak from myself. Okay, Dan. If you are 20, to wake up a sexual desire for 20 years old, even for 30 years old woman, you need just normal manners, normal actions, attention, maybe some dinners, some walkings. Yeah, and of course, physical attraction is number one. But I think a woman who has already some life experience, for her, what can wake up her desire is when she can first of all trust partner. Because when you are 40, you have intimacy with feeling. You can't just sleep with one or another. If you feel something to the person, then you can talk about some intimacy. But this feeling, let's say, comes with when you trust partner, when you, of course, see his actions, his loyalty, his honesty, and together with physical attraction. This is very important for us. And I see my guest. Hello, Pat.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
This was a nicer way to say hello than just typing.
Oh, hello. And is this the lady or gentleman?
This is Heidi.
Hey?
Heidi.
Heidi. Hello, Heidi. Nice to see you.
They sometimes stay over outside all night, and then they want a lot of attention when they come in. And the
they
dogs
want
are
some intimacy, yeah?
Yeah. The dogs are outside, so they're not in here to bother them.
Cute,
so
cute. I guess it's quite cold in Canada, correct?
Yeah, we got a skiff of snow last night.
Oh.
Yeah. and it's been cool all week, so it's coming.
How many degrees do you have in Celsius?
I didn't check the thermometer this morning, but I'm guessing around -1 or -2.
Oh, yes. Autumn together with winter already come, yeah?
Well, that's right. We had a pretty mild autumn, really. So, yeah.
Okay, nice to see you. And what's new?
Well, we're plugging along trying to get ready for winter, and unfortunately, on the front with the other way, it's not going so hot. I'm afraid it's kind of gotten cold.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Would you like?
In the
Please.
last 2 weeks, I haven't heard much from her except giving me hell as to why I haven't gotten her packages yet, even though I just keep running into roadblocks because of the Russian restrictions.
Okay.
And she doesn't want to talk to me face to face to try to resolve anything. So it's kind of tough, right?
She doesn't want, yeah?
No. The only thing she's talked to me about since the 24th is to give me shit. So it's like, what are you supposed to do if people don't want to?
Yeah, nothing.
Don't want to talk, right?
Oh, right. Are you feeling frustrated about this, or?
Yeah, very frustrated, because the worst thing to ever do to me is if you accuse me of not doing anything when I think I've been bending over backwards. And if you tell me I have been doing anything when I've been working hard, there's my kitty back. I get a little bit upset and shut down and say, fine, and then you figure it out.
Isn't it too early to accuse or blame in something when you haven't built anything yet?
Well, that's just it, right? How do you know what the other person is or isn't doing, right? I think it's kind of early to start making accusations and shooting down the guy's manhood and everything else. So it's like I have no idea what's going on.
I feel sorry, but maybe it's a good sign for you. But it I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what Jedya said yesterday when I mentioned a little bit of it. She said, maybe you dodged a bullet. I says, yeah, maybe. It's unfortunate because, devoted quite a bit of effort, expense, and blood, sweat, and tears, we say. And
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. You can't jump over your head, correct? And
well, that's not the truth, right?
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, but if it's your woman and your destiny, believe me, everything will work. But if it's just experience, it is what it is.
Well, isn't that the truth, right? Everything's a mark in our experience. Whether, like yourself, you got the little mark on your face, don't be ashamed. It's just the way it is, right?
Yeah.
I don't see it, by the way. I'm just saying you shouldn't be bothered by it. I wrote that to you, but now I'm saying it in person.
Yeah, okay, I think I got you. Please tell me what's for you something deeper than intimacy inside the bed. What is for you outside the bed important with your beloved?
I agree 100%. You had said a kiss goodbye, and a kiss hello, and a kiss goodbye is very important. Very
Yeah,
important.
because you don't know if you meet him or her. I'm sorry, I'm pessimistic, but we don't know what happened with us when we go out from our house.
That's right. And it's just a little thing that means you don't go to bed or don't leave angry. And
Yeah.
as angry as my folks get, because that's one thing my dad has always done, is give my mom a kiss goodnight every night.
This is
When we were
great.
kids, and when we were kids, he'd always come up and give us a kiss goodbye before he went to work, because he'd leave before we got up. That was just something he always did. So you remember those things.
Yeah,
Right?
that's amazing. That's really amazing.
I tried to do that with my son, but he got mad. You're waking me up, Dad.
I also think that you should never go into bed with anger, and the couple should never sleep separately when they are in a bad mood, like
Yeah.
demonstratively sleeping in separate bedrooms. This is really bad.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever argument they had, they should talk or at least try to forgive. But going to bed with bad mood, oh, that's really frustrating.
It is, and it is, and it's when my own marriage started to fail and those kinds of things are happening. It's just a push to destruction. And I totally, you've gotta resolve it enough that you go to bed happy and know that if nothing else, that you're gonna fix it later, even if you can't fix it right at the moment, because maybe the conversations need more, right?
Right.
You know,
But my question is also like that. Uh, for example, if your woman is, it doesn't have desire for weeks or even some months, and the reason is headache or small child or something like that, will it be for you the reason to cheat, or you will
no,
talk?
no, I think you just have to keep trying to make a reason for date night. I know that's important. Is you need to have a regular date night, and
Oh
like you
yeah,
said,
that's
sometimes
great.
it is just a walk outside, and you just have to make a point and make it happen, right? And no, I never believed in any reason for cheating. The only time it ever entered my mind is when she was just being so miserable and so batty with me, and I when somebody else is nice to you, it made you wonder, but I didn't, and I never would have. But
Great.
that's the only time it ever entered my mind at all, was because when I was emotionally battered by her towards the end. But that's a big deal for me, is the emotional connection. I don't just, I need that. I mean, not a lot of guys don't, but I need the intimate connection to really be correct, or
Spiritual, you
good,
mean? Yes,
right?
spiritual connected, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Not
Yeah.
every man like you, like that, really. For a lot of
Yeah,
men.
some guys don't, but I do. I do really need that, and it just doesn't work for me if you can't just sit on the couch and just sit together and watch a movie. If the other one's always got to sit on the other side, or you're sitting in your chair, it's just doesn't feel right.
And important to be so open-minded, and if something goes wrong, not to stuck here,
Yes.
not to stuck all this negativity inside.
Yeah.
Mm,
Then it just builds resentment, right? And there's no
it's
need for that.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether it's resentment or what it is, it's just, yeah. You need to, I'm a physical person. I like to sit and snuggle. A lot of guys say they don't do that either, but I'm different. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Just sit together,
That's good.
even when just to go to sleep is just to back up against, even if you're back to back, is just to back up and draw the heat off your partner. I like that big time. Just know you've got
That's
somebody there.
great.
Yeah.
It depends on person. Sometimes people don't change when they were 20, 30, 50. They want only something primitive. But I think we shouldn't be the same as we were years before. And
Hmm.
life experience brings us some wisdom and some fulfillment inside. And in our age, we should admire not only physical attraction and sex, yes, intimacy is
Hmm.
important, but some more high things should keep us in relationship.
Well, that's important too. When this whole journey started, I was hoping to find a way to have a family again, like a young family again. But now I'm coming to realize that you just don't get the mental connection then, because you just made a point that if I'm 50 and somebody 35 is about the oldest you could be to comfortably have another baby, and then what do you talk about?
Mm,
So you need that closer age. It's like
yeah,
we've seen you talk to that are 70 thinking they should have a 30-year-old. It's just like, well, what do you talk about? you know
correct.
Somebody 10 years is probably about getting out to be the maximum, and just to have the connection that way. And then if she brings along some family, it's all good.
Does Svetlana want children?
She said it's a possibility if it happened, but she's 40, so I never had any kids, so I really don't know that it would be reasonable, right?
Oh, you should weigh a lot. before taking this decision. Yeah,
you know, and
because
then you have to wait a year or so to make sure everything's going to work, and then it's yeah, I think she might be a little on the old side for it. And then after the way she spun out at me about what she spun out at me, it's just like, yeah, I don't know.
cutie. Yeah, and I think in on every age we have something to do. Like 20s, it's higher education. After 20s, 30s, get creating family, but becoming parents 40, 50. I'm sorry, not everyone has already such strong health for sleepless night, for walking around all day long, for being active, because children need responsibility and being on standby style. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I will never do this again. Yeah.
no, and
My
you've got two healthy boys that are at the right age. That yeah, why would you want to start over again? And I don't blame you. One thing that did enter my mind is I broke my back about 2 years ago, and I got a hip replacement about a year ago. So I thought I might have been on disability, and then I really seriously looked into adopting a refugee baby to devote my life to raising if I'd been on disability. But not being on disability and still having to work, there's no way I'd do it, because now you're relying on daycares. And I think that's a big kiss of death to kids these
and
days.
that's so
To go to daycare,
cheers
right?
from you.
Yeah, that was just, because I lost my son, and
I
it's
know.
the real gap in my life, right? But I
I
don't
know.
want to have one here and then not be here, right? So what's the point? And it was just something that went through my mind when I was stuck in my chair, healing, right?
Yeah, it was long process for healing, I guess so. But everything is
Well, yeah,
fine
it's
now.
2 years. No, it's still on the it's it's still slow to go. I'm still not back to full duty yet, even, but it's going in the right direction.
I feel sorry about that. I guess you need always to do some special exercises and therapy because you need to maintain this, yeah?
Yeah, it's getting more active, and I've been pushing myself that way too, is to stay outside, stay moving, and yeah, you got to try to keep up with the exercises they give you, and yeah,
Yeah.
like the process.
Okay, Pat, I was happy to see you, and I can wish you only all the best with everything and with
Yeah,
clarify the situation, but it is what it is, we say, yeah.
that's right.
And it
All
was
right.
happy
Well,
to
you
see
you
you.
take care then, and I guess we'll talk to you later.
Yes, please, you join every time. I go back to comments, and it was nice to see you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, guys, so let's go back to your comments. Once the woman stops arguing, becomes a bit cold. No more fighting, gentlemen. She has checked out emotionally. She's done with you. Yes, but everything we should decide without arguing, without raising voice, without fighting. Woman, if she uh, doesn't like something and she comes to you and talks, and please listen to me, I open my heart, listen what talks here. But wise women should talk normally, of course a little bit emotional, but without blaming, without screaming, because not every man can hear her. He won't hear what she's saying. He will hear only screaming and more. So I understood what Zhenya meant, that when woman wants a man, she's still fighting for him and wants to knock at his door, or I don't know, to his soul, and listen to me, I have something. Yeah, but for sure when woman wants to talk and clarify, she's still with you, she loves you. But when she stops, the indifferent comes. Yes. She has coldness and feeling has gone. But the same with men. Men also, when he stops clarifying and he's hiding something and don't speak, it means he he has affair aside, or he has indifference already. So when it comes indifference, coldness, this is big dark red flag, and you should see it and talk, otherwise it won't work. So good for you. From the inside, I want to try my luck with the Ukrainian lady, but at the same time, I have the fear of what could happen. Well, if you want then to try this and you have really desire, don't be afraid of. Of course, we all have fears, I guess, maybe of your some life experience or whatever. But if you want, try. Um, because without trying you can't say anything. And the same, let's say you can be afraid to have relationship with American, with Latino, with any woman. It can work or it can't. Yeah, I hope you will overcome your fear. I guess this fear comes from some background, and believe me, there are a lot of family-oriented Ukrainian women, and they are looking for such caring men like you. And maybe you will find your soulmate, you're the only one. Don't be afraid of. Try. Like in this joke, but like, I want to be rich. Yes, I want to be rich. But at least the God came and asked, okay, you want to be rich, but at least please buy a lottery ticket, yeah? Try to buy and look something and win. The same with the relationship. You should try. If you have this desire, why not? Oh, time, effort, and money. Of course, number one, when you start dating, when you start trying to find someone on whatever, of course, you spend your time. Time is the most valuable resource for us. You spend time. We all spend time. Efforts. Without efforts, it won't work. People start to like each other. People know each other. This is effort, time. I'm sorry, but nobody will knock at your door like the woman of your dream and say, here am I, and I can do everything what you want, or I can be your soulmate. Please welcome me. So before meeting you're the only one, let's say you can have some disappointments. This expression, before meeting the only one, you will kiss a lot of frogs. Yes, so I hope you will not. But everyone who is sitting here, even Zhenya with your harmonic relationship, yes, I'm very happy. I am sure you had some experience and that gave you some fears before and blah blah. But we should believe in pure future, in pure present. Otherwise, we can be angry and stuck in this fear and in these phobias or something like that. With money. And with money, as you told, yes, I don't know what to say. What do you mean? If you have picture that you should spend thousands of dollars for conquering Ukrainian woman heart, that's not true. That's not true. Real family-oriented woman, let's say, like I like to say, wife material woman, she values small things. Of course, it should be some care, some attention. But again, I had my live stream some couple weeks ago when I was talking. You can, if you are smart and you're a wise person, you can identify gold digger very, very quickly by her prompts, by her clues about buying you this or buying you that, by naughty behavior. Yeah, you can identify this personality, and you can easily understand when a woman wants relationship like you. But let's say without efforts we can't be prosperous. Without efforts we can't be healthy. We can eat whatever we want, gain weight, let's say, and be fat, and then have problems with the health, for example. But when you have efforts, you are healthy, you are slim. Yeah, everywhere we need effort and discipline. Otherwise, it will not work. And the same with relationship. So I hope I inspire you. Mhm. Okay, Zhenya and Dan, they have very deep communication here. Mhm. Irina and Zhenya, what are your thoughts of far could be the educational gap between the lady and the man to reasonably successful relationship? Oh, that's really good feeling question. Yes, it can be the gap, by the way. I want to tell you honestly. Um, when people are on the same wave, yeah, or at the same educational level, it's great. It's like a ping pong. They can talk, they can understand each other from the second or first word. Yeah, like especially for what we were talking with Pat. Yeah, about spiritual connection, about some deep understanding that brings very tight connection in a couple. Yeah, educational. Of course, when I don't know, I will tell simple example. When she, for example, sits at home and she can talk with you about cooking, I don't know, some prices, some news, what is going on in the world. But he loves, I don't know, he loves cars, or he loves art or opera, for example. The educational level is different. I don't know how long this couple will survive. There should be one path and the same interests and the same goals and the same way of talking, the same vision of life. Let's say it's typical reason why were you divorced? Because we didn't understand each other. Oh, we were different people. It's typical, by the way, it's typical answer in Ukraine for young couples. When they were young, hormones were playing, they fell in love. Of course, sex was number one in this marriage. And then after some couple of years, they understood they're completely different. He likes only football, going out, playing pool. What else? I don't know, watching horror movies. And she became fulfilled person, I don't know, likes meditation, for example, yeah, or some spiritual things, yoga. They are completely different. So that can be the gap. To avoid this gap, you need to know personality. I think from some dates you can identify, is it your person or not? You can identify that very nice. and not to go in the trap of only emotions and feelings. But I guess today I was talking with my friend from Ukraine. When you are 40, you don't follow only your heart, and you don't follow only your emotions. Your head works very well in combinations with emotions, of course. With your case, then you have master degree, and which master degree in which sphere? Yeah, if I have neighbor, he's master degree in chemistry, and when every time he meets me on a bus, he starts talking about some chemicals formulas, and he wants to be smart, and I'm looking at him and okay, yes, yeah. So it depends, but you are definitely educated person and you need educated woman. It doesn't mean that you need a woman with high education and with diploma. A woman can be educated without diploma. She can be fulfilled by herself and having different activities and can be fulfilled inside. Here, education and intelligence. Education and intelligence, it's not about how many diplomas you have, it's about your ability to understand world and how many books have you read, how wise you are. Intelligence comes in life experience, in knowing each other, investigating, in knowing something, investigating something. 1 century you live, 1 century you study. Person always should educate himself or herself, develop, learn something. It's it's important. It's really important. I think then you're afraid, you have high expectations, correct? Nice comment, Genia. So you want a woman with a university degree. Well, now we know what your requirements are. Like I said before, then everyone should have boundaries and expectations, and those are yours. Yeah, like for me, also very important that men should have not diploma, but should be educated, should be smart, should be wise. For me, it's very important. If he's very primitive and likes, I don't judge, but only watching football, drinking beer, or I don't know, likes himself so much, and he didn't read any book, or I don't know, I can't discuss some films or literature. I think it's not for me, and for you as well. But for Jenny and for her partner, I read your comments, so for him it doesn't matter if she has diploma or not. They feel nice with each other and fulfilled. Yeah, it depends. You have your expectations, and I'm sure you will find you're the only one according to your expectations. In you, I'm sorry. Yeah, in Ukrainian culture, maybe the ladies would like to their men more educated than them. I don't know what to say. Of course, when the man is more educated, you love this and you are proud of him. Yeah, but I know one person I met. He is just the manager in the shop. Yeah, the manager in the shop, like shopping center. And he knows a lot about food. But on his free time, he investigates subconsciousness, he investigates some philosophical books, and he likes meditation. Yeah, like it is my friend, good friend. So it's my fruit. Yeah, for example. But he's not a philosopher. He's not. He doesn't have super pooper diploma. He is just the manager of the shop. But it depends how you fulfill yourself. Yeah, during your life. Don't worry. Then don't think too much. My advice: don't think too much. Just follow your desire about meeting Ukrainian woman. Don't put a lot of list of demands and if yes, no, like pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages. Just follow your desire. That's it. Oh yeah, this is Bob Scott. Thanks for your comment. Then something to remember is there is a big difference between education and experience. Education doesn't mean someone is smart or intelligent. Correct, correct. Excuse me. Some people can have 3, 4 diplomas, but they are lost. They are lost in their life. They don't know what to do, how to use this knowledge. Really. And my classmate, he was not good pupil, absolutely, and he became a sailor. But he has so big baggage of experience life that when we meet all together, my classmates, we haven't met for 3 years already because of war. So when we meet, when we listen to his life stories, to his life experience, we are getting crazy about that. Женя, you know this expression in Russian, but maybe in English. Уши в трубочку становятся, когда он рассказывает о своей истории. Как это сказать на английском? Напиши, пожалуйста. Sorry, it's in Russian because I don't know this expression in English. He doesn't have a lot of diplomas, only one, like he finished some college, but so smart, so intelligent and experienced guy. Exactly. I've met many people with PhDs and master degrees that were not intelligent or smart at all, or lost in life. They are like so smart on paper, they can produce some knowledges, but in life they are lost. Really, they are lost. Life experience is much appreciated, but from what I observed in life, education and life experience are far better than life experience alone. Yeah. Life experience alone, then you don't have experience mostly, basically. Because experience comes with some events connected with people, with some situations. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Let's support Dan. Bob Scott gave good command. Also, something to think about. Dan, if you don't try, you'll never have the chance to succeed. Exactly. Don't think too much, just act. Hello, Anne. Education create intelligence in people, and education promote positive experiences. If you are well educated, you should look for someone that same standard of education. Never low down our standard just because of love. Exactly. But this comes in years. Again, when you are 40, your mind start working. You are not absent-minded as you were before. That's why this love will disappear if the situation is not interest. Sorry, it's not situation, but the partner is not your level. I don't want to offend, but when the partner is not your level. Good. Okay. Oh, Zhenya, Irina, I believe me, my relationship is not all pretty flowers and rainbows and butterflies. We argue, we have very deep and emotional conversation. We had fight last time, pick one, but communication is the key. We talk for hours and figure out our differences and how to fix what was wrong. Takes a lot of love and communication to keep up a healthy relationship. I am very happy that you have peace now with your partner. I agree with you. This communication, deep communication, is the key. And I don't know perfect relationship. They don't exist, but it's work. Then for you, every relationship is effort and work. I also had a misunderstanding with one person. We didn't communicate for some period, and yesterday we met, and everything what was stuck, I just opened myself and talked and clarified for me many things that was stuck. So this communication gave me such a relief. So yes, never be shy. Talk and be honest, first of all, with yourself. First of all, with yourself. Your partner, your mom, your dad, your child, your best friend will never get into your head, will never guess what's going on here. Correct? So be honest with yourself and don't hesitate to tell what's going on inside if you don't like something. Okay. That's nice. Philosophy, politics, science. You definitely need some wise, educated woman, and she shouldn't have degree. Absolutely, she can talk. She can read philosophical books, and there is a lot of stuff in internet, and really, she doesn't need to have diploma. But for sure, you need some high level educated woman. Okay. Irina, what about you? What educational you think you will be the minimum you look for to your potential partner? I personally have degree. I have master degree in journalistics. I finished university in Odessa and I have diploma. But I worked as a journalist, I think, couple of years. Most of my life I worked as an interpreter and English teacher and assistant in a publishing company. So I have degree. But as I told, for me, important that my man can talk with me about anything. It shouldn't be the quotes of Kafka or Socrates or Aristotle, yes, but he should be wise. he should be intelligent, because intelligent brings wisdom, and intelligent people will not do stupid things. Absolutely no. I like wise men. When they know what they want, when they value themselves, when they know what to do, how to do. I had in my life men without high education, but they built big business and had a lot of employees and were rich and prosperous. But I had this man, and he read a lot of books and he could talk about any topic, but he didn't have any degree. It's past, but for me, important, intelligent, smart man, wise, as I told. But if he doesn't have diploma, doesn't care. Important what is here. Yeah, guys, so it's already time to finish. Sorry. Hello, everyone who is here. Unfortunately, I need to finish. Okay, this expression. Irina, ears are tired of all the blabbing. I don't know how to translate. Basically, get tired of listening to bzz too much. Yeah, this is what I was talking about my classmate who didn't study well. But when we met with him, he told us a lot of stories that our ears were tired of bleeding. Yeah. Thank you, Женечка. Anyway, I would stay with you, but I need to go. Okay. Thanks for coming, guys. I'm always happy to be with you. And remember that intimacy, physical, is very important, very important. But we are not robots, and sometimes we can't do that. And outside the bedroom, always hug, always cuddle your partner, always give a kiss before going to bed. Yes, because you don't know if you wake up next morning. And before leaving house, you also don't know if you meet with your beloved. Always be in a good mood when you go to bed. Never argue and go to separate rooms. It's so painful, really. Okay, Zhenchka, thank you for supporting me today and comment everything. And I wish you a nice day. I wish you a nice evening. And I'm going to play the video about our channel, of course. And see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.
This channel is designed to help you with this colossal decision that you are entertaining, looking at, which is, hey, I know you're done with dating in the West. Let's not even go there. Old story. But the question you're asking yourself is, are pastures possibly greener elsewhere on this beautiful planet of ours? Yes, the answer is yes. How do I know? I was in your very shoes, just a number of years ago. Now I'm happily married to my soulmate, my best friend, and we have 2 beautiful daughters, and life couldn't be better. But you gotta play your cards right, as anything in life. There's a few paths to success, and the rest of them are paths to failure. So to join for 30 days and do unlimited video dating for free, all you do is fill out the form in the description below this video, and Bob's your uncle. You can date them, traditional women, for 30 days on video right here, completely free, no obligation, no credit card, no nothing. The other thing that you really want to check out is, if you're wondering, how do women rate you? First, Western women. What's your SMV, your sexual market value score? Your score from 1 to 10. How do Slavic women, traditional women, rate you? Is it any different? Here's a tip. Most guys get between a 1 to 3 point bump in their score from Western to Slavic. Why? Because they're traditional values. Now, the caveat here is if you're a serious guy, right? You're looking for love and marriage. If you're looking at play in the field, well, no, your SMV will go down. Then you can calculate your probability of marriage with a Slavic woman. And finally, you can calculate your maximum realistic, keyword, realistic age gap with a Slavic woman. All of those are on my calculator, yoursmv.com. Thanks very much. Please subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and share the love.